Good morning, everybody. Forex market situation update. Welcome back. Today's Tuesday, the 25th of May, and I want to open today with the discussion on the dollar versus the Canadian here, and take a bit of a wider angle on this one. Mostly just watching the monthly chart and analyzing the situation here. You probably know already, right? We've been very bearish on the dollar Canadian, and we called out 118.90 to be the last kind of final destination for this downside trend, which had been pretty remarkable. Almost no corrections. Check out how stable, how consistent it was, and we were not only calling out the final destination, we also called out 2681 as a big target when we were on the downside here. We were chasing this downside move. We were literally riding it pretty much from the get-go, because there was a huge sign for a downside reversal back in the day when price was kind of taking the previous high by a very tiny margin, but basically was bouncing back down, leaving a huge mark across 40.69 here, and then starting to turn around. So we're getting close to that big support at 118.90, and our bearish conviction is going to be terminated, right? We're very close. Now I want to analyze a little bit this formation that we're tracking here. This is a very wide trading range that goes back all the way to 2016, right? January 2016. We can actually count the time factor. I mean, we can calculate the time factor here for every one of those legs, right? So we started off the beginning of 2016. The first leg, the first downside leg in this case, lasted for about a year and 9 months. Right, until it ended around September 2017, and then it took about a year and a half, about 18 months, for price action to reach the peak, which was the end of the second leg. That happened around March 2020, and ever since then, again, this time very consistent, very smooth move, also almost no correction. So obviously it was a shorter, in terms of time, of course, it was a shorter move. And we're about to reach that bottom with only 14 months of this downside move, but we're getting closer to those ranges that we've just mentioned, right? Because it's a pretty cyclical type of move. What I'm trying to say here is, guys, we're about to reach the end of the road for this downside trend, and I can definitely see a situation where price is going to take the previous low, which, by the way, it just did. Check this out, right? But we think it's going to go further downwards, probably solidify that breakdown, that bottom that is going to create, and then it's going to turn around, and then we're looking down the barrel of what could become the next upside trend, right? The next positive cycle that potentially can take us back to where price came from, which is again 40.70 and up, right, all the way to 47, 48, even 50. We can see a situation where price is going to push all the way to 150. So that's from the long-term perspective, of course, right? I wanted to give you that angle because it kind of suggests that even though the US dollar is on the back foot, it might not be for too long, right? Because we can already see on the horizon a situation where we're going to have here a full-fledged upside reversal, because we only have here 4 legs, right? We should be expecting a 5th leg coming back up. Sorry, we have 1, 2, 3, of course. We can, even more in this case. We should be expecting the 4th leg pushing back up again, right? So there you go. A little bit of a sneak peek into the not so distant future for this one, dollar versus the Canadian. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to continue off to the next one. We're going to talk about the gold. So see you then. Cheers.